Understanding the benefits of the commercial information portal of Burundi is the focus of a meeting that brought together the Burundian Revenue Authority with investors in the coffee, tea, avocado, and various essential oil sectors on Wednesday, August 13, 2025. This two-day workshop is part of the Market Access Upgrade Program Markup 2, implemented by the International Trade Center and the East African Business Council, supported by European Union. The representative of the International Trade Center in Burundi and the coordinator of the Markup 2 project, Mrs. Emanuela Hakizimana, clearly stated that the primary ambition of the project is to reduce market-related barriers of Burundi. In general, the commercial information portal contains a comprehensive electronic database online related to the facilitation of export and imports. The commissioner in charge of customs and excise, Mr. Reverie Bahati, welcomes the progress already made by the information portal initiative. This is a step aimed at the true regional integration of Burundi concerning procedures and reforms in the facilitation and simplification of trades. Denis Shimirimana, Secretary General of the Federal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, states that the commercial information portal allows Burundian and international operators involved in cross-border trade to access real-time and useful trade information.
Today's workshop aims to enhance the capacity of business stakeholders and the policymakers within the priority value chains of coffee, avocado, essential oils, and leather products to effectively utilize trade information portals. The Burundi Trade Portal, which is hosted by the Burundian Revenue Authority, serves as a critical digital gateway for businesses, offering clear step-by-step information on import, export, and transit. By doing so, it reduces time, uncertainty, and the cost associated with the trade. In one word, main objective of the trade portal is to reduce the cost of doing business, not only in the region, but in the entire Africa, but also in our commercial ties with the rest of the world, especially European Union, founding this trade portal through ITC. Our goals today are clear: to deepen your understanding of the functionalities and the benefits of trade information portals, to promote greater transparency in trade procedures, to improve compliance with the trade regulations, and to build your capacity to utilize these resources effectively. These portals are vital in simplifying and clarifying the complex procedures involved in import, export, and transit, thus reducing administrative hurdles and enhancing overall trade efficiency.
The economic operators present at this workshop says that this is an opportunity that has been offered to them.
Thank East African Business Council and the OBR has organized this workshop on training on this Burundi portal information. It's a good opportunity for us to know how it works, and also an opportunity to give our contribution to to do some needed improvement or some change for some procedures were not included. It's a tool, among others, to do our business. But this is important because we have to know what are the procedures from the first thing to the end. And if we know that, it will help. For example, one person can miss a procedure that he don't know. But with this portal, we can go from the beginning to the end and see all the procedures needed and where to address.
First, I want to appreciate you for initiating this kind of program. It is very important. We've been missing a lot, but according to the platform, we see that there's a lot of important information when it comes to accessing what we have to be using in the coffee sector. We really appreciate this kind of program, and having the platform to have information, very easy to access the information. It is really very important because now when you look at the general time, we are moving on a digitalization level. So it is very important that we have such kind of platform so that we can have access to information.
These economic operators wish for procedures to be reduced to facilitate their operations.
Compared to other countries I know, Tanzania or Uganda or Tanzania, here we need to make things fast, to make procedures fast. I'm not talking to remove procedures, but to make them more proficient, more quick, in order to allow business to be done quickly and smoothly. I think the first thing is to give relevant information to most of the people who want to invest. People want to export, people want to import. If people are well informed on procedures to do business in this country, it should allow them or make them easy to decide to invest, because they will see how the business is done in a proper way.
When we look at in the coffee sector, we've seen there are really a lot of information that is missing. We tried to correlate and put a lot of information that is quite missing so that you can add. Importantly, when you look at the waiting time, when we go for services, for example, when you go for exportation, you find that you take a lot of time. But then we are also proposing that during the time when you're doing when we are exporting, we can minimize on the time and also make sure that we profit the little time we have so that we can continue with our work. When I compare, for example, when you look at the East African Common Market Protocol, it was put together, it came into existence so that the countries within East African community can do free trade. So that is, and Burundi, we are part of the East African community. So we have to continue with the standards so that our coffee is well exported within the countries. So we need the validation protocols, because if we need that standard so that we can be able to export very easily within the East African countries.